Good afternoon, viewers. Today's class would be on demand analysis. Well, demand is one of the most important words that you could see in economics because demand is a word that is being spoken everywhere in every part of life. So, what is this demand all about? Is demand all about the capacity to buy, or is demand all about the power that you can purchase? Demand is all about the way the product is being projected in the market. So to know exactly what demand is, we are just going to have a small example, and then I will get into the real meaning of demand according to economics. Demand means the capacity to satisfy your want. So for example, you want to buy a car today. Now the first thing that comes in your mind is that, do I have necessary cash to buy the car? So automatically you will start thinking about the options through which you can satisfy the demand. So the moment when you start thinking about how to satisfy your want, your needs, you are automatically moving towards satisfying the demand capacity. So demand is nothing but the want satisfying capacity. How does this matter to us as a country, as a citizen? Why is demand so prominently spoken about in our country? Now, if you look at our population of our country, about 135 crore people live in this great country. Each one of us will have some or the other demand. Somebody wants to buy a house, somebody wants to buy a car, somebody might like to say that they want to buy a new computer, laptop, whatever is that. So the demand function is found predominantly everywhere. People want to satisfy their needs, their wants on an instant basis. Based on this factor only, the market survives. Higher the demand, that means the buying capacity of individuals have gone up in the market. So the companies which are in manufacturing sector, they first look into the demand capacity. Suppose the economy is good, the consumers can buy, then automatically the companies will start manufacturing more. The reason is that today you have the capacity to buy more and more. So demand is a very, very important function, not only for you, not only for me, but for the entire country, because demand will help you to understand what is the want satisfying capacity. Secondly, if you start understanding the demand based inflation, which means to say that there is a push, there is an increase in the inflation. In the yesterday's video, we were talking about inflation. So just continuing with that topic, the demand inflation is purely based on the demand curve. The demand curve which says that one side, when the price increases, the quantity decreases, and vice versa. If the price decreases, the quantity will also increase. So keeping that in mind, the demand inflation concept is also based on that. As and when the capacity, the intake capacity of the consumers keep increasing, there will be an inflation in demand, which means the buying capacity is going higher and higher in a country. The consumers are becoming better in terms of purchasing the products, so the companies will also start manufacturing according to their needs. This is very, very important concept for us to know in our country today. The reason being is that for a country like India, when you look at it, the more people buy, the more the GDP growth will happen, the more the demand function, automatically you will see that the rotation of money is on the higher side. The transaction from the business will also go up, which will keep the economy in a healthy manner. So just a quick recap today. Demand is the most important function in economics. It means that it's the want satisfying capacity. So the quantity of demand depends upon the price, depends upon the income, and all the factors that are governing in the economy. So please keep in mind, the next time when you see the word demand in any of the papers, news channels, or any of the blogs, you will be able to connect this word to economics and understand demand is nothing but the want satisfying capacity of every single individual in this country. Thank you for joining me today in this video. Hope to meet you again tomorrow. Stay tuned for more news, for more economic terms and activities. Happy learning. Thank you once again.